Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 Milwaukee Braves baseball here on the channel for you as the San Francisco 49ers come into town to take on the Milwaukee Braves. And let's look at the starting lineups for the visiting Giants. You got leading off, Chuck Heller is going to be playing second, batting second, Kuhn playing third. Batting third, playing center is Mays. Batting fourth, playing first is McCovey. Batting fifth, playing left is Cepeda. Batting right, batting sixth is Felipe Alou. Batting seventh, doing the catching, is Bailey. Batting eighth, playing short is Pagan. And on the mound for the Giants and batting ninth is MARICHAL. Now let's take a look at the home team Milwaukee Braves. And leading off, playing shortstop is McMillan. Batting second, playing second is Bolin. Batting third, playing third is Matthews. Batting fourth, playing center is Aaron. Batting fifth, playing first is Adcock. Batting sixth, playing left is Roach. Batting seventh, playing right is Dirtman. Doing the catching and batting eighth is Lau. And on the mound and batting ninth for the Braves is Bob Buhl. Well, let's get down, to the field. Let's get this game started, folks. How's it going, Philip? And here we go with the first pitch here from Bob to Heller. Let's see here. I don't have Bob's stats, I guess, in here. He's a CW, huh? Alrighty, here we go with the pitch. That's a 25, and that's going to be hit down to Frank. Frank's up with it, throws over to Joe. One down here in the first. Alrighty, that brings up Kuhn here. And a 44 against a C pitcher. That's going to be a single in the center field. Base hit for Harvey. Turn on first one out. And that brings up Willie Mays. 41, and that's going to be a ground ball hit down the short. McMillan up with it. Over to second, over to Joe for the ending double play. And we go to the bottom of the first, scoring still nothing. As the Braves take their first swings here. 0-1. First up is McMillan. 26, and he strikes McMillan out. One down here in the bottom of the first. Here comes Frank. 52, that's going to be a ground ball down the Harvey. Harvey's up with it. Throws across the diamond for 2 outs. Here comes Eddie. And he's going to pop up to Bailey. And that'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. We make it to the top of the second. We'll have McCovey, Cepeda, and Alou due up. Face Bob. And Willie gets a hold of that one, drives that ball down the first base line for a double. So the lead runner on at second for Cepeda. Dangerous hit in Giants lineup. 26, that ball's going to be popped up to short for the first out of the inning. Here comes Felipe. A Lou, runner on second, 1 out now. And he squares this one up. That ball is gone, gone, gone. That ball is out of here over in left center field. And it's quickly 2-0 Giants. That's a Lou's third home run of the year. Brings up Bailey. 1 down, nobody on now. And he's going to hit that ball in the left center. They're taking Bob to town here in the second inning. Brings up Pagan with 1 out. Runner on first. 64, and they strike him out. Joe goes down swinging, 2 down. Comes Juan MARICHAL up, the pitcher. 26, and that ball's going to be hit down the short. He'll go the easy way to second to end the inning. But the Giants get 2 on a Lou's home run, and it's 2-0. The bad guys, the Giants. So we make it to the bottom of the second. Here comes Hank. All righty. 36, and they walk on Hank. No, he's got the Z quality, so that's 2 balls, no strikes on Hank. 46. Hank's going to hit the ball down the third. Harvey's up with it. Throws over to first. 1 down. Here comes Joe. 46. He hits the ball over to Harvey. You might want to pick on somebody else this inning. He throws over the McCovey for 2 downs. Here comes Roach. And Mel, he's going to fly out to Lou in right field. So 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. So we go to the top of the third, top of the order due up. Heller, Kuhn, and Mays. And a 64-day strikeout, Heller. 1 down. Pitching by Bob. Here comes Harvey. 42, and they strike out Harvey. 2 down. They get the side out on strikeouts. Here comes Willie. 13, no, he walks Willie. Willie heads down the first. Does he have the Z character? Let's look here. I didn't look at that. No, he's got the W. So he walks Willie. Willie makes it down the first. 1 on, 2 outs for McCovey. And McCovey, he's going to lace that ball in the right field. Willie will make it down the third. All of a sudden, the Giants got something going on here with 2 outs. First and third now, and Cepeda's up. All righty, here comes Cepeda. Willie was supposed to go down the third here. Let's change that. That was a single, right, R1, 2 bases. And here we go. And Cepeda's going to pop this one up. And Frank's got this all day out at second. And that ends the threat here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Score still 2-0 Giants. We got the bottom of the lineup due up. You got Dirtman, Lou, and Bob. And John's going to fly out the left. One down. What can Charlie do here? And Charlie's going to ground out the second. Heller's up with it. Throws over to first. 2 quick outs here in the third. Here comes Bob. Can he help his own cause? No, he's going to hit the ball down to Heller also. Easy inning for Marichal. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Giants. And Lou's going to smack this ball. He's having a hell of a game. Hits that in the right field for a double. Already homered in this game. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Brings up Bailey with a runner on second. Nobody out. 54. He's going to fly out the right field. And Lou's going to make it down the third on that. Got a runner on third. And 1 down. We'll bring the infield in. It don't look like the Braves are going to do much against Juan, so we'll bring them in. And Pagan gets a hold of this one, squares this up. And in or not, that ball is back. Home run over the left field fence. And that makes it 4-0 Giants. Sure. Not what the Braves want to see there. Yeah. Here brings up the pitcher, Marichal. 1 down, nobody on. And they strike him out. 2 down now, top of the order. Here's Heller. 31, and they walk Heller. And you got a runner on first for Harvey. 2 down. And he's going to fly out the left in the inning. But the Giants get 2 more runs here on Pagan's home run. Makes it 4-0 Giants. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Got the top of the order due up. 23. That's going to be a fly out to a Lou in right field. 1 down. Here comes Frank. And he's going to hit that ball down the short. Pagan's up with it. Fires over to first. McCovey's got it for 2 down. Here's Matthews. And he's going to pop up to the catcher. And that's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Marichal. 3 up and 3 down. As we go to the top of the fifth. And we got Mays, McCovey, and Cepeda due up. And a 24. He strikes out Willie. Here comes McCovey. And he walks McCovey. Here comes Cepeda up now. Runner on first, 1 out. And that could be a double play. Yeah, that ball's hit. Now that's a walk with that W. He walks Cepeda. Sure. Got first and second for a Lou, who's homered and doubled. Not who you want up right now. That's for darn sure. Here we go. 63. That's going to be a fly ball to center. The runner's a hold. That was pretty deep. He didn't quite get all of it this time. All righty, here comes Bailey. 2 down. Runners on first and second. A 25, a 9 against a C. That ball is hit down the third. Matthews up with it. Fires over the first. And that'll end the threat here in the fifth. Still 4-0 Giants. Hank Aaron due up here in the bottom of the fifth. 52, he's going to hit that ball down the second. Heller up with it and throws over to first. One down. Here comes Adcock. And Joe's going to fly out Cepeda and left. Two down. Here comes Mel Roach up. And he's going to, he's a C pitcher? Yeah, he's a C. He's going to pop that ball up to third. And Harvey's got it. And that ends the inning. 3 up and 3 down here in the fifth. As we get to the top of the sixth, still 4-0 Giants. And Pagan hits that ball down the second. Frank's up with it. Easy play to first. One down. How's it going, John? Oh, man, you did a lot. I'm doing great. Thank you, John. Alrighty, we got one out here. Marichal up. And Bob get the pitcher out. 12, he hits the ball down to Frank. At second, Frank's up with it. That's 2 down. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Here comes Chuck. And he's going to hit a ball in the left center here. And we got runners on first. 2 out for Harvey. And Harvey's going to hit that ball in the right field. And Chuck's going to make his way to third. They're out to talk to Bob. They like to Bob get through this inning. He's due up third. Brings up Mays. Got to be careful here. First and third. It's already 4-0. And it's getting late. A 52. And he gets him to hit that ball down Matthews. Matthews comes up with it. Throws over to first in the inning. So they get out of the jam. And that'll be it for Bob. That'll be his last inning. Like I say, he's due up third. All righty, what can DeMart do? 26, he's going to hit the ball down the third base. And that's 1 out. As Harvey throws over to first. Here comes Charlie. 62, that's going to be a comebacker to 1. Easy play. Throws underhand to first. That's 2 down. We'll have a pitch hitter for Bob here. Who are we going to bring in? All righty. We'll bring in Covington to pitch hit. Wes. Let's see what Wes is batting this season so far. Wes is batting .250 on the season. So we'll bring him in to pitch hit. Nobody on, 2 outs. And let's put the announcer jinx on him. Right now, Juan's pitching a no-hitter. Can Covington come off the bench and get a hit here? 52. I didn't put the jinx on him because that ball's hit down the third, and Harvey's up with that, and an easy throw to first. And that'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. Now we got to bring somebody in the pitch here for the Braves. And we'll bring in Peachy Ron. I don't think he's pitched at all this year yet. Let's look here. I don't remember using him yet. Of course, he's probably the last one on the spawn is. Where is he at? There he is. No, he hasn't came in at all yet, so we'll bring him in the pitch. Okay. And he'll be facing McCovey, Cepeda, and Alou here in the top of the 7th. 34, he gets McCovey to fly out to Aaron in center. 1 out in the 7th. Here's Cepeda, Orlando. What's he going to do against Ron here? 41, he hits that ball down the short. Easy play for McMillan. Over to Joe, 2 down. And here comes the man of the day. Oh, Felipe. He is 2 for 3, a double and a home run, and he flied out to deep center his last time up. 63, and that's what he's going to do again. Hits that ball well, but not well enough. Hank goes back, makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 inning. And we make it to the 7th inning stretch. You got to load them, John, but it is so simple. Literally, you put the folders in a you put the pictures of the players in a subfolder. As soon as this game's over, I'll show you. And you click on that subfolder, and it automatically puts them in as long as you got the photos labeled correctly with the player's last name and first name. And you can even put the team and year in there if you want to get real specific. So it generates them awesome. It's quick and easy. I love this Digital Diamond version 11. Like I say, allows me to play Apba, and I don't have to keep track of the stats, man. And I love Apba, but the main reason I haven't played it in a long while is all the stats I did back in the 80s and 90s. And now with this doing it, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of it. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. McMillan, Bowling, and Matthews is up. Braves better make some hay here, top of the order. Like I say, 7th inning. It's getting late quick here. 42, that's a 23. And that just ends the perfect game, folks. That's an error on the man. Willie Mays with an error out in center field. Ruins the perfect game. Is that what the Braves needed to get things started here? An extra out. Here comes Frank. And a 15, a 10 against C. That's what they needed. Single to right, runner to third. And Frank's going to steal second on a 2 strikes on Matthews. So a single to right. Runner on first is going to end up on third. And then Frank's going to steal second on an 0-2 count here. All righty. So we got second and third. Marichal was cruising through this until Willie Mays has an error out there in center field. Sure. Gosh, that would have been terrible. I'm glad that was fixed for you. Yeah, sure. 117 games going. That would have killed me. All right, here's Eddie. Chance to get the Braves back in this game against MARICHAL. Here's the pitch. 52. That's a 27. That ball's hit down the third. He looks McMillan back to third. Over to first for the first out of the inning. Job by Harvey. Brings up Aaron. Let's see what Joe's batting. Joe's batting like 400. I don't think, oh, it didn't hold up the runners here. Let's undo this. Got to hold the runners. All right, we had a G53, R3 is going to hold. That didn't work, huh? Let's try it again. G53, R3 holds. That doesn't work. Ground ball down the floor. 5-3, R, on third. Gonna hold. Right. Out of first, runners hold. He has to hold. Why is not letting me do that? God darn it. Gosh darn it. Let's see what happens here. Runner's advancement. Sorry about this, guys. That's what it says. G43, R3H. Batter out. 4-3. Runner on third holds. Other runners advance one base. Maybe I got to hold both of them. Let's do it this way. G53, R3 holds, R2 holds. Maybe that's what it needs. That's what it needed. I was trying to get the runner down to third or second, and he couldn't. There we go. Alrighty, one out. Hammer and Hank up. Like I say, I don't think you're walking. You got Joe up, and here Joe's hitting like, let's look and see what Joe is hitting. For the year, he was hitting around 400. He's down to 386. So yeah, we're not gonna walk Aaron to pitch to Joe. Yeah. So here's the pitch to Aaron. 21. That's a fly out to the left. And runners hold. So we'll go R. I don't think we have to do that as long as he don't. F7, they shouldn't advance unless I tell them to. Now, we're definitely going to walk Joe. We'll intentionally walk Joe. It's Roach here. And not only are they going to do that, the Braves now are going to pitch hit for Roach. And Al Spangler's going to come in to hit for him, I believe. Or we're going to have Lee May with an E come in. We'll bring May in. May's going to pitch hit for Roach. Okay, where's May at here? He must be on the second page. There's Lee May. What's he hitting like? He's hitting 462 in the limited time he's played. So here we go. Bases juiced. Lee May up. 2 down. Here's the pitch from MARICHAL. A 56, 34, and he strikes him out. Gets out of the jam, and the Braves don't score. That was their chance, I think, folks. That was their chance. And May will stay in the game and play left field. All righty. Here we go. Top of the 8th. Still 4-0 Giants. See what happens here. Bottom of the lineup. Bailey's up for the Giants. Excuse me. That's against a C. That's a single in the left center. Yeah. Next time I'll do that for you, John. You'll just love it. Yeah, you'll love that. All right, Bailey on at first. Here's Pagan. See what he can do here. Braves can't afford to give up any more. 43, that ball's hit back up the middle, and Ron's got that. Matter of fact, that's a strikeout with that Y. 1 down, runner on first. And MARICHAL is, like I say, pitching a one-hitter. They ain't taking him out. And they're going to let him swing away here. And a 21, he's going to fly out the left field. Bailey holds it first. 2 down. Brings the top of the order up with 2 outs here. A 61, that's a 36. That might be a wild pitch. It sure is. He uncorks one. That sends Bailey down the second. 1-0 count on Chuck. And he takes advantage of it. Hits that ball into over second in the right field. They're going to try Demetri's arm, and they get Bailey. How about that? Good throw there. Single in the right. And they nail him at the plate, which I can't blame him from trying. 2 outs, I'd take a chance. And here comes the Braves. Bottom of the 8th, bottom of the order. We'll have Demetri, Charlie, and a pitch hitter for the pitcher. Here we go. 23. That's going to be a ball hit down the second. Chuck's up with it. Fires over the McCovey. 1 down. Here comes Charlie. 23. And that ball's hit back to the pitcher. MARICHAL, easy play. Fires over the first. 2 down. Now, who are we going to pitch hit here? I guess old Al Spangler will come up to pitch hit. And where's Al at here? I'm trying to pitch hit here. There we go. That brings up the pitch hitters. And he must be on the second page. And there's Al, last guy. All righty. 2 outs, nobody on for Al. And that's 2-0 count on Al. Can he take advantage of it? No. He hits that ball down the second. Chuck's up with it, and that ends the inning. And it's still 4-0 Giants. as we go to the top of the ninth. And we'll bring on, let's see who's due up. You got two righties and then a lefty. So we'll get it don't matter. Let's bring in Moorhead. He throws from the left side, but we'll bring him in. Moorhead will come in and do the pitching. All righty, he's got the heart of the lineup, Kuhn, Mays, and McCovey, 2, 3, and 4 hitters. And Harvey's going to hit that ball in the right field, goes the other way with it. Runner on first, no outs for Big Boppers. Not what you want when you're down by 4. 52, that's a 27. That ball's hit down the third. No, it's not hit anywhere. That's a strikeout. He gets Willie. I think that's Willie's second strikeout of the game here. Sure is. Brings up McCovey, 1 down. And that ball is back, and that is hit over right field. He pulled that ball and got all that. Sure, 6-0 Giants. Here comes Cepeda up now. And that was the nail in the coffin, I think. Here comes Orlando. And he hits the ball down to McMillan. He fires it over to first, 2 down. And here comes Alou, 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. And make that 3 for 4 as he laces that ball in the center field. We're base hit. And Bailey's up now. 2 outs, runner on first. What's Ed do here? Excuse me, Ed hits that ball down the second. Frank goes the short way over to short to end the inning. But the Giants add 2 more. And they're saying stick a fork in the Braves. They're done. We got the top of the order, though. See if they can do some 9th inning magic here. And an 8 against C pitcher. Well, McMillan, he ain't giving up. He hits that ball in the left. Who's it down there and gets on base. Here comes Frank. Frank's 1 for 3 with a stolen base. See if he can keep this merry-go-round going. 36. And that's 2 balls and no strikes on Frank. And an 8. He is going to keep this merry-go-round going. He laces that ball in the center field. All of a sudden, the Braves are showing some life here. Got first and second for the big boys. Here comes Eddie. And that ball is back. Back. Going over the right field fence. How about that, folks? Sure. We got us a ball game. As Matthews hits a 3-run homer. And that's his second home run of the year. And I'll get the bullpen up and going for the G-men. That'll get Miller up. Stu's up and throwing as Hank comes up now. Marichal cruising, all of a sudden hit the brick wall here in the 9th. Here comes Hammer and Hank. And that's a 2-0 count to Hank. And a 52. He hits that ball down the third. Harvey's up with it, throws to first. That's the first out of the inning. One down. Here comes Joe. Nobody on. 42. That's a 37. And that's strike one on Joe. 0-1 count. And back, and gone. Joe hits that ball to right field, drives it the other way. And how about that, folks? The Braves all of a sudden are starting to pound Marichal, and that'll be it. He's not going to be able to close this game out. Miller will come on here. He's trying to avoid having to go to the pen today. Here comes Miller in the game to try to save it. Marichal goes 8 1/3 and gives up 4 runs. All of them here in the 5th. How big was that 2-run homer in the 9th? Sure. All righty. We got May up, going up against Miller. And Miller is a pitcher, as you can see, and an XZ here in Apba. All righty, nobody on for May. And Miller throws from the right. Can May keep this going? A 15, that's a 10 against an A pitcher. He singles the center. How about this, folks? Singles in that center field. Willie throws the ball back in. Now we got the tying run coming to the plate. Let's see here. We got anybody that could pitch it for John? Let's bring in Felix the Cat. Pitch hit for John. All righty, runner on first, 1 out for Felix the Cat. Here's the pitch, and this might end the game here, folks. That ball's hit down the short. No, his only plays over the first. The Braves are still alive down to their last out. May goes down the second. Here comes Charlie. Can he keep this game alive here? Runner on second, 2 outs. And a 33 pops that ball up. Pagan calls everybody off, and that'll end the game, folks. The Braves made it interesting. Score 4 in the 9th, but fall short to the G-men. Exactly, John. They was bombing, but gave up that 2-run homer in the top of the 9th. That cost them. Let's look at the box score here. What a game. Marichal was just cruising through 8 and then hits the brick wall in the 9th. The fans endure a cool and wet day at County Stadium. Watched the matchup between the Milwaukee and San Francisco. 6 runs got the job done on the mound. Marichal picked up the win with the help of McCovey. He went 3 for 4 with a walk, a double, and a home run and 2 RBIs. With the victory, San Francisco is now 10-5 on the season, and Milwaukee falls to 6-5. The line score for the Giants is 6 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error. And the Braves 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Let's look at the scorecard. And the first base runner was in the 7th on the air, and then Frank gets a single and didn't get another hit until the 9th, and that's when they did all the damage. Sure, a single, home run, and a single. Yeah, like I say, MARICHAL was 8 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, only 2 strikeouts and walked 1. Gave up 2 home runs though in the ninth. Bob, like I say, took the shellacking there early. 9 hits on 4 runs, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts and 2 home runs. The bullpen came in, did all right until the ninth, and Moorhead gave up that home run. Let's do some fast scoring here, some fast play. Let's see what the Dodgers and Cubbies are going to do here. And let's go to the box score here. And the Dodgers edge out the Cubbies 5-4. Let's look at the line score here. 110 innings, 5 runs on 13 hits and an error. The Cubbies had 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. The error cost them. Must have 1 unearned run. Let's look at the scorecard here. So the Cubbies got out to a 2-0 lead and blew it. Came back in the 7th and gave up the winning run in the 10th. See what the 10th started out with: a single, another single, ground ball double play, and then a double drives in Neal. Okay, is there any more games here? We got the Pirates and the Reds. Let's do this game. Do a fast play. And check out the box score of this game. Wally Post leads the Cincinnati offense, and between Pirates, the crowd entertained, and Cincinnati pick up the win. Joe J picked up the win with the help of Post. Post went 2 for 3, a walk and a home run and an RBI for the victory. Cincinnati is now 8-6. Let's look at the line score here. The Pirates 2 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. And the Reds 6 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. I bet you those errors played a big deal in this game. Apparently not. All 4 runs was earned. So nah, it didn't cost them. Said 6 runs. Why doesn't it have the 2 unearned runs in here somewhere? Oh, it does. I'm looking at it wrong. Yes, the law did. Okay. And last game, Philadelphia 2-11 against the Cardinals 6-5. See how bad this game turns out. And the Cardinals win 7-4. Let's check the box score out. 4 runs on 8 hits and 4 errors. Philadelphia, sure. 7 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. 3 of those runs was unearned with those errors. Philadelphia just implodes, man. A big win for the Cardinals as they benefit from Spencer's timely hitting at the plate. Spencer 3 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Not a bad game. And let's take a look at the standings right now. It's still early in the year, but oh, exactly, John. I've been doing both. I love my red, white, and blue, and then playing this. So the Tigers lead the Yankees by half a game. Angels 2.5 back. Baltimore's 2.5 back. Twins, Indians, and Sox are 3 games back. White Sox are 4 games back. Athletics 5.5. And the Lonely Senators are 7 games back. Cardinals and Giants are tied. The Cubbies are a half a game back. The Reds are a half a game back, and the Braves fall to 2 games back. Pirates are 4 games back. The Dodgers 4.5, and the Lonely Phillies are 7.5 back. I want to thank John Wise and Philip Reynolds for stopping by today here in Milwaukee. Check out Philip Reynolds' channel. He's been doing some Stone Cold hockey. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, folks. And then on your way out of Milwaukee County Stadium, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of this 61 replay with the Yankees and Braves. Our next games will be the Yankees got a double hitter against Washington, and the Milwaukee Braves are going to take on the Giants here one more time. So tune in next time, folks, for some baseball. Y'all have a great afternoon or evening. Until next time, y'all take care.